jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. Fires to first on the run, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Colton Wong up to hit. And a foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Next to hit, Colton Cowser.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On the ground. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Baltimore. Now it's the power speed combo. Mookie Betts. Bauman back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Boog, Mookie Betts may have not been named MVP in 2023, but that doesn't take away from his impressive season.
That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser moving under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 9-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. 2 away now. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Julio Rodriguez. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. The throw in. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. So it's 1 run on bottom of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. 1 away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Called strike right there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets it. The wind of the pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that is gone. His 16th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Marte now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Mullins ranging back. Banks off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Well struck right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. The relay to third. The tag out. But a run does come in to score.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Whips it to Mountcastle. That's it out. Here's Acuna now. Swing and a pop-up. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Jorge Mateo.
You know, these Orioles being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hayes, batting with one down, takes a strike. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Strike
one.
1.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
And another ball.
2-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one just misses. That's hard hit in the line. What a play in right field. And that's the end. And we're back. And now it's Mookie Betts. Perez back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Rafael Devers up to hit. The Red Sox up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Into center and a base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He scores and the lead continues to grow.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So up next, Michael Harris. Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 14-0.
Nicely.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Baker.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Man at first, Luis Robert up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy who does it all. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Dylan Tate preparing to come on if needed. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good...
Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
They're merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser makes the catch, and that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no error. Back now at Oriole Park, and down the shortstop, Colton Wong. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third, Devers. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Guerrero steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. Smoked in the left, base hit. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Nelson Velasquez. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Foul ball there. And right back to the mound.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's his 2nd hit of the day. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swinging a foul straight back.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone.